He thought about it afterward. It didn't matter whether the rat was gnawing on your buddy or a damned German. It was all the same. Your real enemy was the rat. And when you saw it there, fat and well-fed, chewing on something that might be you, why, you went nuts. The rat was eating on him now. He could feel its sharp little teeth as they bit into the edge of the wound, and then he could feel the quick little movements through the rat's body as it chewed. Then it would dig its feet in and scoop out a bit more of flesh, and that would hurt. And then it would chew again. He wondered where the nurse was. It was a hell of a hospital where they let rats come right into the wards and chew the customers while they were trying to get some sleep. He wiggled and twisted, but the rat hung on tight. There wasn't anything he could do to scare it. He couldn't hit it or kick at it, and he couldn't yell or whistle to frighten it. The only thing he could do was to go into that slow rocking motion. But the rat evidently liked that because it stayed right where it was. The rat was eating very carefully now, taking only the choicest parts and then squatting flat on its stomach with its little jaws, chewing, chewing, chewing. He began to realize that the chewing of the rat was not a thing that would last only for 10 or 15 minutes. Rats were smart animals. They knew their way around. This one wouldn't be content to go away and not come back again. It would return from day to day and from night to night to feed at his carcass until he went crazy. He found himself running through the corridors of the hospital. He found himself coming upon a nurse and grabbing her by the throat and putting her head down to the hole in his side where the rat was still clinging and hollering at her, "You lazy slut! Why don't you come and chase the rats off your customers?" He was running through the night, shrieking, running through a whole series of nights, running through an eternity of nights, yelling, "For Christ's sake, somebody take this rat off me! See him hanging there!" Running through a lifetime of nights and shrieking and trying to push the rat off and feeling the rat sink its teeth deeper and deeper. When he had run without legs until he was tired, and when he had screamed without voice until his throat hurt, he fell back into the womb, back into the quietude, back into the loneliness and the blackness and the terrible silence.